Hey guys, it's your girl J Antoinette. Welcome back to another video. So as you can tell by the title, today this video is for my ladies, and we're going to be talking about how to get rid of vaginal odor and irritation like extremely fast. So if this is something that you're interested in, go ahead and stay tuned, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you're new here, I do lifestyle content. Go ahead and check my videos out, give them a thumbs up, and if you like all of that after all you're done, go ahead and click that big red button that says subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that anytime I drop a video and a banger, you don't miss it. So guys, let's get straight into this video. Yeah, you got that yum. Alright guys, welcome back. So as I said, we are going to be talking about how to get rid of vaginal odor and discomfort extremely fast. Now summer is upon us. We don't want anything to stop us from having a hot girl summer, right? So at the end of the day, we need to take care of our bodies. We need to make sure that whatever is going into our body is effective and it can help us. So the first thing I really want to touch on, I'm going to get to my big product at the end, but I want to touch on some other things before I get to, my big product. So ladies, I just want to remind you that certain things that can cause vaginal odor are like certain infections such as a yeast infection, bacterial vaginosis, which is basically an overgrowth of bacteria in the vagina, leaving in a tampon too long, leaving a pad on too long, and even sometimes menstrual blood can cause a vaginal odor as well. Now, if you have been battling any of these things such as yeast infections or BV, and you've gone to your doctor, they might have given you metronidazole or other combination antibiotics. Now, sometimes if you do have prolonged yeast infections and bacterial vaginosis, these antibiotics tend to not work. And this is where natural substances come in, and they can help and clear these things immediately and get you back to your everyday life. Now, specifically, I want to talk about boric acid, but I'm going to leave that for the end. And I'm going to talk to you about fenugreek first, because I do have another video with it. But fenugreek is basically like a natural deodorant. So this is the brand that I use. So they're fenugreek capsules. I'm going to show you guys what they look like. So there you go, that's how they look. Whoops, that's how they look. So basically it is a natural deodorant. It is an herb. It's I'll insert a picture up here so that you guys can see what the actual plant looks like. It's actually an herb, and it has a very aromatic smell. So basically what it does, it helps to cleanse, it helps to detox. And it is, because it's so aromatic, it actually can change the actual chemistry and just overall smell of your entire body. So whether it be sweat, whether it be vaginal excretion, whether it be odor of the mouth, it can change any of those odors into a very aromatic smell. So immediately after you take one, you're actually going to have a different smell, whether it be from any orifice. It actually it's very similar to like maple syrup. A lot of persons in their videos will explain that as well, that like people actually would tell them that they start smelling like maple syrup. I know for myself, the first time I took it, like I had actually burped and it actually smelled like it. And then I did another experiment where once I didn't wear any deodorant and my actual sweat like did not have any smell. It smelled like maple syrup, legit. So it works really fast. You can take one and you see results instantly. So if this is something that you want to try out for a long-term usage to just help you to have a different smell and change the chemistry of your body smell, then you can definitely go ahead and pick up a bottle of fenugreek capsules. Now basically the instructions tells you to take two capsules 2 times a day. Sometimes I will do that. Like I said in my other video, when I was working, I wasn't really able to do that. So I'm on vacation now, so I will be able to do this twice a day with my other regime of other vitamins. If you haven't checked out my vitamin video, guys, I'll leave a card up here so you can check it out. Yes, so I take two of these 2 times a day. At first, when I was still at work, I was taking it once per day, but trust me, you will get very fast results from this. You will get so this is not necessarily just for vaginal odors, for other odors of the body. If you want to eliminate them, check this out. And disclaimer, guys, you don't have to only be having really bad smells. You could just be a female who wants to just do certain things with her body and have her body smelling different, which is in my case, because I just wanted to, have a little different chemistry going on with my body. So, and you want to put good things in your body as well. So it doesn't necessarily have to be in a case where you're having like a really bad odor, but you can use this if you want to change the odor and chemistry of your body. So of course, my next product that I want to talk about is my Boric Acid Supers. So the next product I want to talk about is Boric Acid Vaginal Suppositories. Oh my goodness, why is it taking me so long to try and get that word out? Anyways, so boric acid. I know it sounds so chemistry-like and so harmful, and because the word acid itself, it's literally gonna scare you from thinking like, how can this actually help my body? How can this actually improve my vaginal odor, my vaginal infections that I'm constantly having? No, boric acid, guys, no, there's a backstory behind it. It actually was used, but it's actually used in like repellents for bugs. So like for roaches, and for what else it was, I think it was for rats too, or something like that. So yes, it's definitely a actual compound acid. So the greatest thing about boric acid is that it has been used before as an antiseptic. It has both antiviral, antibacterial, and antifungal properties. So those are 3 major properties that they have, which is why it is so effective and so useful. Now, a lot of persons, as I said, may have prolonged infections such as BV, yeast infections, and trich infections as well. And after your doctor will give you some antibiotics, sometimes they will even suggest to you, okay, I've been putting you on antibiotics for a like really long time, it's not really helping you, so let's try boric acid. So basically, boric acid is a suppository. You do not ingest it. I'm not sure on the bottle if it actually says, yeah, it does. This is warning for vaginal use only, not for oral consumption. What is wrong with me today? All right, so so basically what it does is when it releases, it dissolves within the vagina itself, and it actually helps to balance back the female's pH. Now, if you didn't know, the pH in the vagina is acidic. It must be acidic. And if you want to test the pH of your vagina, there are strips that you can get on Amazon to test your vagina's pH. So the vagina must be acidic. Anytime it is not acidic and it starts to get basic, this is when you will start to have infections, namely BV. Now, BV can cause infections that have that give off a certain type of smell. It can give off like a fishy odor. It can give off like a foul odor. Sometimes it's just a strong, pungent smell, not necessarily fishy or foul-like, and you will have a lot of discharge if you're having bacterial vaginosis infection. No, it is not only sexually transmitted, but it can be caused by using harsh soaps on the vagina, not changing your washcloth or your shower poofs, whatever you use to wash that area, and also leaving on wet gym clothes, or leaving in a tampon, or leaving on a pad too long. So it is not only sexually transmitted. You can get it from the male genitalia though. So if you do have sex with a partner for the first time, it is possible that you can get BV from that person. And if you notice that you are constantly having, maybe you should get your partner tested out. Okay, so yes, basically when this suppository enters into the vagina and you leave it there, it does take 4 to 12 hours to dissolve. So refrain from doing or putting anything else inside the vagina, especially having intercourse after you put in the suppository. You must wait 4 to 12 hours before you can do any of those things. All right, so basically what it does, as I said, it brings back the pH of the vagina, which is very important. We want an acidic vagina to have a healthy and a nutritious and nice smelling vagina. So I'm just going to read, well, the brand that I have is Female Rituals. There are other brands on the internet. Let me just pull it closer so that you guys can see. So yeah, it's Female Rituals, and this one has 30 in it. Came with 30 in the bottle. There are other ones on Amazon, and also you can get applicators. I'm going to put a picture over here. Applicators, which will be better for you to insert it into the vagina. If you're not experienced, or if you don't really know how to maneuver around putting things inside of your vagina, I would suggest that you actually get applicators to use. It's kind of uncomfortable putting it in, so if you can get an applicator, it will be better for you to use. So basically what you need to do is, when you're gonna insert this into your vagina, you need to wash your hands thoroughly. Ensure that they're clean underneath of your nails. Ensure that they are clean. If you have long nails, make sure you check that underneath of your nails are clean before inserting it into the vagina. So you're gonna wash your hands. You take out the suppository. I'm gonna take it out and show you guys. So my cotton, make sure I put it on a clean surface. So this is how the suppository looks. So it's in a little gelatin capsule like, right. So either you can put this into your suppository, your applicator, and your applicator will actually push it into the vagina, or you can just take your finger and hold it like this and insert it into the vagina and push as close as you can to the cervix. All right, so it will be inside the vagina just like this, and then it will dissolve. All right, so that's how you're going to insert it into the vagina. As I said, it is for only internal consumption, so it must only go inside of the vagina. Do not swallow suppositories, okay? The directions for this says insert 1 suppository into the vagina as needed, preferably before bed. If needed, use 1 suppository every 12 hours. Now, it's going to tell you before bed because you are going to have discharge. What is going to happen is, as it is basically bringing back your vagina's pH and cleansing the vagina, it is going to give you a lot of discharge. So I also advise that you wear a panty liner or a panty shield when you're going to use these. It may have a smell or it may not have a smell depending on why you're using it. As I said, you can use it if you're having prolonged bacterial vaginosis infections, yeast infections, or even just after your menstrual cycle. Sometimes after your menstrual cycle, it throws off your pH, and if you want to bring your pH back, then this is a very, very good product to help bring that back. So guys, I think I have covered everything. And also, disclaimer, consult your doctor before buying these things. I am not a doctor. I am a medical professional, but I am not a doctor. So go ahead and consult your doctor before you take any supplements, any suppositories, or anything outside of medication that is prescribed by your doctor. So guys, I hope this video was very helpful. Go ahead and check it out. Boric Acid suppositories. The brand that I have is Female Rituals, but you can get other brands on Amazon as well as Fenugreek. And ensure guys that you're changing your tampons, your pads. Ensure that you have on nice breathable underwear, that you're not using any harsh soaps or chemicals on your vagina. I know at this time a lot of persons are exfoliating. Ensure that when you are exfoliating, try not to get any of that sugar scrub inside the vagina, because that can also throw off your pH. And also drink lots and lots of water. And Another thing, guys, drink cranberry juice. I have been doing that, and trust me, it just is not, as I said, you don't necessarily have to be having a problem with your vagina to be doing these things. Regularly, you should be doing these things for your vaginal health, just to ensure that your kitty is healthy and happy. Okay, so I hope this video was very helpful, guys. Stay tuned for my other videos. Give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and thank you guys so much for watching. So catch me in the next video, guys. Bye, my love.